Hello Stampers, I have another Stamps in the Mail Club project for you. This one is a birthday card using the Celebrate Today stamp set. This is the double balloon card, and I have kind of an interesting trick for you on how to tie your ribbons for your balloons so that they look, they're cardstock balloons, but so that they look realistic. Anyway, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps, and let's get stamping. So we're going to start with our happy balloon, and I am inking it in Calypso Coral, which is included in your Stamps in the Mail Club kit. And you can either stamp upside down like this, or honestly with photopolymer you can probably just flip it over and line it up as you go. So remember to put your paper piercing mat underneath so that you get a nice complete image, and you can see it go. There we are. Peel off your backing, and there we have our happy balloon. So either stamp upside down like I showed you in the other videos, or you can stamp right side up this direction. So on our card here we have some banners. This stamp set has so many fun pieces in it, just darling things, and great for all kinds of occasions. Birthday, graduation, baby, wedding, it's all in this set. So I am going to ink, let's see, mount my banner. I think I need a bigger block for that. Let's use this one. Alright, so we have our banner here, and I'm going to ink that in Calypso Coral, and generally you try not to stamp on your mat, but it'll come off later. Actually, I don't know if it will. I haven't tried to wash this. But go ahead and put some banners on the background here of your mat. And then we are going to stamp our birthday words here. And I have these in Memento Black, which is my favorite black. So I'm going to grab my balloon and just photopolymer bonus. You can look right through and get it exactly where you want. And then we're going to start putting our card together. Let's close up some ink so we don't have it straying. All right, now what you're going to do first is fold your cardstock in half. This is a half sheet of Bermuda Bay cardstock, but we want to have sort of a peekaboo effect. So I'm going to take my Stampin' trimmer. Love this thing. And actually this one's brand new. I just bought like 10 of these for my after school class. The kids love them too. There's a scoring blade. We're not going to use that. Here's the cutting blade, and all I'm going to do is line this up square at the top and trim off about 1 inch. And look, I can measure 1 inch because it has a ruler on the right side. This trimmer is just like the bomb. So many cool features that, like, if you were annoyed with trimmers before and you thought, oh, I wish it did this, I wish it did this, this trimmer does all of those things. So anyway, that's enough, a whole other video, I'm sure. So go ahead and put some adhesive on your designer series paper and mount that down there underneath. And then our fun panel is going to go right here on the center of our card, just like so. And then we need some balloons to mount. But before we do balloons, this one's designer series paper done for you ahead of time. We are going to need some strings, so grab some string from the other Stamps in the Mail Club kit, and I wouldn't make these too super short because we're gonna have it tying them together. Now see how this has a crimp in it from where it was on the spool? You can actually sort of rub that between your fingernail, your thumbnail, and your finger, and see that crimp is now gone. We'll do the same trick here. So then you're not trying to, like, your balloon has a crimp in the string that's going a weird way. Alright, so if you've seen my other Celebrate Today video tutorials, you know the secret to this is to grab some edging to your Stampin' Dimensional, apply that baker's twine where you want it to hang, and then just trap it with this piece of Stampin' Dimensional. Alright, so there we go on those. We have a couple more dimensionals just to hold those down. Peel the backings off. Alright, this is like double birthday balloon card. And then I'm going to go ahead and set these here on our card, kind of like so, or wherever makes you happy. And then I am going to do something kind of wild and crazy. We're going to actually tie the strings together. And so there's a piece of, here we go, the gold ribbon that's left over from your other projects. And so what you can do is kind of gather these, and I find it easiest. Okay, so if you leave these even longer, it would probably be easier. But I'm going to go ahead and put a finger right on those and then tie. Would you like to see this folly straight up? There we go. You see it close. Let's watch Meg try and tie a bow. And I'll show you on my original sample, I did this a little bit higher and it made it a little simpler, but okay. So I'm going to tie a gold ribbon bow around the strings. There we go. We'll snug that down so the ribbon ends the right direction. Okay, and then I'm going to trim my ends here and here, and actually think that that looks a little unwieldy. I love that word. There we go. Looks a little better when the strings are a little tighter. All right, and so you can either leave this hang at the bottom of your card like this, or you can snug it up, and I did right here. So let me show you what that would look like. I'm going to leave one of these balloons. There's room underneath the, which string is it? There it is. There's room underneath the white balloon for this to snug down there. And then I'm going to lengthen this so the balloon still hangs in the right place. There we go. And then I'm going to use a mini glue dot. Tuck it right here. This is like, I wish this would work with our dog. She's not quite a puppy anymore. She's almost, she'll be 2 this summer. So she's still a puppy, right? Anyway, stay. All right, so then I'm going to trim my ends one more time. And trim this end. And there we have our fun birthday balloon card, double balloons, and then that little peekaboo strip on the inside. So if you haven't gotten your Stamps the Mail Club kit yet, you still can, as long as I still have some left. So send me a note real fast or fill out the web form on my website. And the stamps and the ink come with it, or you can pick something else if you already have this balloon set and you just like the idea of having a kit of projects to make with it. No problem. You can sub any other current Stampin' Up! Product for what I usually put in the kit. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to stamping with you by mail again soon.